Aujourd'hui on se retrouve sur un chaos en Deponia, l'épisode 11. Et la fois dernière on avait éclos tous les ornithorynques. J'en ai plus dans mon inventaire, on est tranquille avec ça. Maintenant faut aller voir, on va vérifier qu'il n'y a plus d'ornithorynques, c'est-à-dire je sais pas par là, au menu du resto. Comme ça on pourra inviter Lady Gold à venir au resto et on pourra la convaincre de je sais plus quoi d'ailleurs. Ah oui, ici, de venir se faire opérer pour régler son problème. Voilà. Alors, au menu. Ah, apparemment.
I've got all the platypuses off the menu. Instead, they now have rat soufflé. Maybe I'll keep that to myself.
On va quand même aller voir le mec.
He could have gone to it instead with his trash and his trash and his trash.
Voilà. Parlons à Seagull.
Hey, Dad. What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I did it! The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No!
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view, Rufus.
No! As in, no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more, don't make me cry.
Not for me. For the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please her.
I can see it now. The sunset is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of gold.
It's more like orangey.
Schlumpy is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Yes, of course, you. Well, are you well versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm going to solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move. I know which words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late. Your hair is like flowers without the stalks. Fallen angel, let's go for walks.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
A junk dealer from Porto Fisco once met a nice girl in a disco. He said, "You have class." But she said, "I'll pass." She thought it too much of a Risco.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
I bet I can do this without your help.
That's what you said back then when you were playing blind man's bluff. It took you 3 days to find your way home. And 2 years until you had paid off what you owed me from the bet.
Oh là, c'est pas vrai.
Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Oh, je pensais qu'on était tranquille. Il faut faire un poème pour... Bon. Je vais aller voir le mec en bas, là. Peut-être que lui... Ah, vers le poète.
Knock knock.
You again?
You know quite a bit about poetry, don't you?
I'd be a lousy poet if I didn't.
Was that a yes or a no?
Please don't tell me you need my help with a poem.
I need your help with a poem.
No.
But it's for a lady. And,
Most importantly, it has to come from within you.
isn't it also important that it rhymes? You know, towards the end.
Not necessarily.
And the meter. What about that?
No matter, as long as it comes from the heart. Just give it a try.
Your hair is like flowers without the stalks. Fallen angel, let's go for walks.
Not bad at all. It rhymes. The message is clear and the metaphors work well. And it even contains a few romantic keywords. Bravo! I think you're ready.
What? But, no.
Go get her, Tiger.
I have a feeling he was only trying to get rid of me.
Ok, donc lui, il a pas... qui c'est qu'on peut voir? Je vais aller voir vers le port. Si j'y pense. Non. Non. Non, il est pas là. Mince. Une poésie. Où est-ce qu'on peut trouver une poésie? On n'est pas sorti de l'auberge, les gens. Hein. Je pensais qu'on était tranquille avec ça. Et... on n'est pas encore tranquille, quoi.
I don't want to bother the two of them. Wait a second. What am I saying? Hello? Rufus is back. Darn it. They can't hear me.
Non. Ah bah non. Comment faire pour trouver un poème? Je suis nul en poème, moi déjà de base, alors... Rufus, vous imaginez? On va voir la pharmacie peut-être que... Alors...
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
Ok.
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Alors, et là-bas peut-être que... Allez, pas que ça va faire, hein. On va voir là-dedans.
There will be a different wind blowing around here from now on.
Great. Most of the wind blowing here right now comes from Leibold.
I can't help it if I'm allergic to beans.
Ok.
I must admit your concept appeals to me. You will make a useful leader.
Ok.
I've got to go.
Your facilities are upstairs by the front door. FIFA la revolution.
FIFA la Revolution. Bref, alors, bon. On va retourner, je sais pas où il parle ou pas. Oh, il est long.
Friends?
Ah, apparemment, il parle pas trop.
Oh, rats. I just passed out again. I didn't even get his answer.
Ok. Donc, il n'y en est pas copain avec. Côté droit, c'est en face. Côté gauche. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Aidez-moi s'il vous plaît les gens.
Welcome again.
So, when you've got time, I'd really like you to recite some of your poetry.
Well, buckle up then. Here comes the classic now. I am here. There are you. Platypoo.
Wow. I suddenly feel so...
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
Sick.
Ok, c'est pas trop.
Grab a
trop
bus,
ça qu'on voulait.
platypus.
Guess I will, Ducky Bill.
Alors.
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I know which words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late. Bad punzel, bad punzel. Ringle, wrangle, runzel.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
Here am I, there are you, platypoo.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
Ok, bon.
I bet I can do this
On va,
without
voir,
your
on va
help.
retourner voir le
That's
pilote.
what you... It took you 3 and 2 years
Don't go away.
for not even...
Allez. On va rediscuter avec
Knock,
lui.
knock.
You again.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? I still need your help with that poem.
No, you don't. There's a poet lurking in all of us. Just give it a try.
Hmm.
Bad punzel, bad punzel. Ringle, wrangle, runzel.
Not bad at all. It's original, it's bold, and it's got this certain, artistic opacity. Bravo! I think you're ready.
What? But no.
Go get her, Tiger.
Ok.
I have the feeling he was only trying to get rid of...
Alors. Mais allez. Alors, on va là.
Welcome again.
Ok.
Grab a bus, platypus.
Guess I will, Ducky Bill.
Bon, je préviens, je m'utilise du net là parce que là, ça commence à faire long. Il est toujours bloqué sur un truc. Donc du coup, j'étais voir, il faut
Knock,
faire
knock.
ça.
You
Allez, toujours.
I still need your...
No, you don't. There's a... Just give it a...
Here am I, there are you, platypoo.
Say that again.
Here am I, there are you, platypoo.
You can't be serious. That is truly atrocious. The very worst I've ever heard. I wasn't going to admit it, but you really need my help.
Will you give me lessons or something like that?
Heavens, no! I know a lost cause when I see one. There is only one thing that can possibly aid you. It's the oldest trick in the poet's book.
Drugs?
Ghost writing.
That's what I meant.
Here, take this bug.
What on earth for?
Stick it in your ear.
But it's still wiggling.
Don't be such a sissy. Stick it in your ear. Then I can whisper the right words to you during your date.
Cool. Like a secret agent.
Alors, allez voir Capitaine Seagull.
Hey, Dad.
What is it? Can't you see your...
I know which words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make up...
Too late. I may not be good at waxing eloquent, but I've got this.
What? Earwax?
A prompter. The poet will whisper the right words to me.
That poor wretch who lives below me? What could he possibly whisper to you? Must you really play the piano after midnight? Doesn't sound so romantic to me. But it doesn't matter. I found just the right poem.
I'll do it my way.
Oh, the kid wants to stand on his own 2 feet. Almost. As you like it. Why not? I am going to reserve that table. And you take this.
What is it?
It's the invitation for Goal. According to all the rules of etiquette, when she reads this, she will most certainly show up for our date.
My date, you mean?
Exactly. But first, let me give you a few more hints. From father to son.
Wow, that was pretty moving. He even let me borrow a suit. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
Ok, donc là on va voir Gaul. Allez, plus vite s'il te plaît. Alors, on descend. On prend l'invitation pour Lady Gaul. Bah, tu lui donnes pas?
What have you got this time?
Well, what do you think? This is an official invitation to a romantic dinner.
Oh, really? This invitation actually meets all the rules of etiquette. Bravo, Rufus. Apparently, I was completely wrong about you. Wait for me later in the old town, all right? I'm looking forward to being able to lay aside a few more prejudices against you and Deponia.
Lay aside certainly sounds great.
Oh, Rufus.
Oh, c'est dégueulasse.
Why didn't she show up? Huh. I might have guessed that Dad doesn't know the first thing about women. With his terrific tips, it's a miracle that I exist at all.
Alors,
Romance and flowers, my ass. I'm gonna let him have it. Dad? What's been going on here? Flowers? Champagne? That louse! If this is what it looks like, the old philanderer might as well start digging the grave for his burial at sea. Right.
c'est moi qui joue là? Ah d'accord, c'est moi qui joue. Attends, c'est vraiment l'enfoiré en fait, son père. Preuve d'un rendez-vous.
That louse!
Ok, y a rien à prendre, non. Oh.
What's this? I need a radio. Why would the old fart need a radio? Unless... Oh, I don't believe it. First he steals my date, and then my brilliant idea with the prompter. That miserable old dirtbag.
Old Tone, c'est quoi ça? Little Venice. Ah, Old Toul, vieille ville. Vieille ville. Non, c'est pas par là. Voilà, comme ça.
If that doesn't beat all. Stealing my date from right under my nose! Your own son!
Excuse me? You're Rufus's father?
He seems to think that. But I'm not.
That is totally... Oh,
I took him in when I was still mayor of Kuvak. We found him in the garbage, kicking and screaming. He's a trash baby.
that isn't true!
Examine your feelings, Rufus. I am not your father.
Now you tell me? Have you no decency?
Huh, look who's talking.
Cole, you don't understand. This guy has...
Has what? Standing, style, a clean suit. You see, unlike you, the captain knows how to treat a lady.
But
You heard the lady. Do I really need to call an attendant and have you removed by force, kicking and screaming? Just like the trash baby that you are?
really, I'll get you for this.
Ugh, has the wind changed? Something smells a bit off.
Just an insignificant little breeze, dear, that's all.
All right, so I farted. But that doesn't make him better than me. I am so gonna rain on his parade. I will teach him a lesson so tough that it was dropped from the curriculum of the School of Hard Knocks.
Oh punaise, mais l'enfoiré quoi. Ah ça m'a énervé là, ça y est. Putain, on était à 2 doigts là. 2 doigts, il fallait qu'il y ait un truc qui se passe pas là. Alors, faut...
Knock knock.
You again.
See you later.
attends.
Right. Leave me.
Alors, c'est ça que je voulais faire. Non mais un crâne.
Crane.
What is it?
I found something. One last
No.
little
Don't say it.
memo.
I need a radio. Are you dictating these memos to him?
Don't change the subject. Just give me the radio. Why do you have to do this anyway?
I won't say.
Do I have to get a memo that says I need secrets?
Oh, stock market news.
Oh, come on, Crane.
Alors, comme ça.
Hey, psst. You know about poetry, right?
Sure thing. One of my platypus poems even made it to page 3 of the Platypus Daily.
I see I've come to the right place. Here.
Watch this. Radio?
Oh yeah, you'll need it. It's a romantic matter.
Platypus romance or human romance?
Shh, it's starting.
I have prepared something very special for you. The icing on the cake. A poem in your honor. Okay, here we go. The poem.
Pardon me?
The poem.
Go ahead. That was your cue.
Oh, I've got just the thing.
Give it your all.
You're cuter than a battywuss. You look just like a platypus? Uh-oh. Oh, yuck. What? Hey! What the? Wait!
You were right, Rufus. Seagull is an idiot. It was very noble of you to try and warn me about him. Thank you. I owe you an apology, Rufus. Your foster father may act all sophisticated, but in reality, he is nothing but a sub-illuminated cerebral pygmy.
Yeah, just without the stripes.
So, what's next on our agenda?
Oh, well, since you seem to be at one with yourself once again, I suppose we could go ahead with the surgery.
I feel a twinge of regret. I feel so much brighter without my boorish and starry-eyed parts.
Ah, I could get used to the thought of dating 3 goals.
What exactly makes you think this might constitute an adequate contribution to our conversation?
What? It's just that I like every aspect of you, baby.
We had better get on with that surgery. Hand me the cartridges, I'll go on ahead. Meet me in Doc's lab.
Ah, voilà. On a réussi.
She's into me. What's going on here? Janosch?
Psst! I must listen and find out what is going on in there.
Why? What is it that's going on in there? I mean, and what are you doing here anyway?
We are putting your concept into practice. What do you think?
My concept?
Yes, you were completely right, of course. You cannot start a revolution by just sitting around doing nothing. Therefore, we are going to actively snatch the cartridges.
Whoa, wait a minute! Those cartridges contain the mind of my girlfriend.
Girlfriend, in your dreams, first off, go list the functionary of the resistance. So, of course she's going to sacrifice herself for the good cause.
Sacrifice? Are you totally out of your mind?
Unfortunately, another organization has become aware of the Ascension's Codex, or could I say, an organization.
What? Do you mean Donna?
Precisely. The unorganized crime has held up in Doc's lab. They took Doc and girl hostage and are trying to extort free passage. But the revolution doesn't take kindly to extortion. As soon as the clock strikes the full hour, we will system the premises. Actually, Gar left us disturbing. Liebold and I will hold this position.
What? But that's completely insane. So it is. I know these people. They'll stop at nothing. You're just gonna get yourselves killed.
Or me, as it is.
Such is the fate of a freedom fighter, always ready to die for the good cause.
Please, don't act just yet. Maybe I can think of something.
Oh là là, c'est quoi ce
What
bordel?
will you do?
What else? I'm going in there now.
But the place is crawling with unorganized criminals.
I can handle them. Hey, open up. It's me, Rufus. Yes? Yoo-hoo, can I come in for a moment?
That won't work. You can use the portal soon, but first, you have to do something for me. Here.
What's this? Another remote?
Yes, it's Liebold's. It seems to be an older model, but
Hey, I know how to use a remote.
yeah, of course you do.
Liebold is the fat one, right? I'm only asking because I haven't seen an implant.
You can do it. When you're finished, you can use the portal. Then I'll explain everything.
Huh? What portal?
Trust me, and not a word to Janosch.
What was that?
Ok, vu qu'on fait partie des deux camps, le gentil et les méchants,
Of
on
course,
est
I
amis
could
avec...
just get out of here, but then I'd miss all the action.
Ok. Hmm. Télécommande.
Huh. I wonder what all these buttons do. Ah, I'll just push the biggest one. And zap! Oh, look at me. I completed an important mission. Yeah, any monkey could have done that. This sucks. What the? There you are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future self, of course. These portals are space-time curvatures, and this is the future. Da 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 da. They call him Rufus. Hey, that's my jingle. Not anymore. I'm more up-to-date, wiser, and way cooler than you. Is that so? But I look much younger than you do. What? You rotten baby face. Oh, I would love to give you the spanking you deserve, but I guess I can't because I'm already too senile for that. Man, you're such a wimp. There's no way you can be me from the future. I only said that in order to prevent a time paradox. Anybody could say that. You just don't know the first thing about time travel. Yes, I do. No, you don't. But I'm not as ugly as you are. Not true. Not true. You're even uglier than me. So there. Ha! You just gave yourself away. I know I would have thought of a much cooler reply. I actually did. I only said that in order to prevent a time paradox. Oh yeah, right. You just don't know the first thing about time travel. Yes, I do. No, you don't. You might as well give up, Cletus. I'm not Cletus. I come from the future, you obsolete model. You're calling me an obsolete model? Yup, because that's what you are. A stupid, retarded, obsolete model. Future self. What a load of bull. You don't get it, do you? Was I really that dense back then? Huh, I want proof. All right. Anything to make you shut up. A simple test will show that you're nothing but a puffed up loudmouth. Or you. Exactly. So, what am I thinking of right now? No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of Zeeble Zooble. Ha! Missed it by a mile, you clown. Zeeble Zooble. That doesn't even make sense. You're an imposter. I knew that right away. No, I'm not. I had to say that, so I wouldn't create a time paradox. Yeah, right. Just admit that I won. Why? What were you thinking of if it wasn't Zeeble Zooble? Well, actually, it was...
Excusez-moi.
Hey, future me, old pal. There you are. How's that for a surprise? I told you so. Can we finally get going now? You need to go in there and rescue Goal. So she's really in there? Is she all right? Don't panic. Wink and Nod have been put out of action. What? You overwhelmed them both all by yourself? That was nothing. Looks like you're really me after all. How did you pull that off? You'll soon figure it out yourself. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take care of the rebels. Whoa, is that really a gun? No, it's a banana peeler. Of course it's a gun. Can I try it? Not now. You're headed to the lab. You need to free Goal, remember? But I want that gun. No, can we fast forward this bit? We can't do that. When I was you, I also didn't get the gun until later. We need to do everything just the same way as before. I don't care. I want the gun. Why won't you get it? If I let you have the gun now, it would alter the timeline. I would dissolve, and we would have to start over from the beginning. Well, why don't you go rescue Goal, and I take care of the rebels? Just trust me. You already did it earlier. So if you had done it right away, it would already have happened again over there. Yeah. It's totally logical. I grasped it the first time. Oh yeah? Sure, me too. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you simply do it yourself? Because I need to hold the fort here. And why can't I hold the fort? Because I've got the gun.
Oh, excusez-moi.
Oh, well, I'll go rescue Goal then. I'm sure I'll do it way cooler than you did, and she'll end up being much freer than she did with you. Please do it just as cool as I did, or I'm gonna dissolve. And that is really painful, you know? Me like. Rufus! Yeah, I know. Spoil sport. But afterwards, I'll get the gun, right? Yes, sure! Through the portal? Yeah, okay. And hurry! The clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, what an idiot.
J'aimerais bien pouvoir sauvegarder et arrêter l'épisode, mais...
Doc! Goal! You're alive!
What's going on? Rufus, what are you doing?
Just chilling.
Killing? Bite out his eyes!
That might not be necessary this time, boss. It's Rufus. He's one of us.
What were you doing in Doc's asbestos cabinet?
I, needed some asbestos and accidentally got myself locked up.
Really? You gotta be careful. I lost 2 ants that way.
But I'm glad you're here. We're trapped here.
Some weird extremists are after our ascension codes.
Your ascension codes?
We were just about to add them to our corporate inventory.
That's why we have this crowbar.
If they don't leave soon, we'll be forced to shoot our way out.
Shoot them all! Tabula rasa!
Wait! I've got a plan.
Get on with it then. Wink's trigger finger is getting all itchy.
Blasted nickel allergy.
C'est bon? Ah, voilà. Bon, on va s'arrêter là les gens, parce que ça va faire quand même pas mal de temps. En plus, je dois aller bosser. Donc, je vous laisse pour cet épisode, qui sera, ma foi, tendu en émotion et en tout ce qui se passe dans l'aventure, là. Je pensais que ça allait finir vite, et c'est toujours pas fini. On doit libérer Gold de ses 2 gros bras et de la meuf folle, là, qui me semblait qu'elle parlait pas avant, si. Enfin, je sais pas. Elle faisait des bruits bizarres, là. Donc je vous laisse là, je vous fais plein de gros bisous et je vous dis à la prochaine. Salut tout le monde.